Welcome to ETH Daily, a daily briefing on the latest in Ethereum. Ethereum developers successfully shadow forked the Goerli Testnet, Orbiter Finance adds support for ImmutableX to its bridge, Gnosis Safe releases a transaction builder, and Element Finance announces a new NFT profile picture collection. All this and more from ETH Daily starts right now. The Goerli Testnet was successfully shadow forked as part of a test to experiment different merge scenarios, such as attempted reorgs, in preparation for merging the actual testnet. A shadow fork is when the state of an existing network is mirrored onto a merged proof-of-stake network. Transactions from the main network can be replayed onto the shadow network as they occur. Goerli was previously shadow forked back in January and will be shadow forked several more times before the merge. Ethereum developer Ben Eddington says that Ethereum mainnet will be shadow forked in 2 weeks' time amid successful shadow forks of Goerli and the DevNet 6. Developers are also working on making improvements to the Kiln merge testnet. Orbiter Finance, a decentralized cross-rollup bridge, has added support for ImmutableX. Users can now bridge funds into or out of ImmutableX within 30 seconds for less than $2 in fees, according to the project. Orbiter Finance also supports bridging between mainnet, zk Sync, Arbitrum, Optimism, Polygon, and Loopring. The bridge is currently in an alpha phase and will roll out support for liquidity providers called makers, which provide liquidity for bridge transfers on the destination chain. Makers collect a fixed withholding fee and percentage-based trading fee for completing transfers. Orbiter also plans to release an SDK for dApp developers over the next few months. Gnosis Safe released a transaction builder for creating custom batch transactions. The application provides a visual interface with drag-and-drop functions for adding, editing, reviewing, and executing batches. A batch transaction is when multiple transactions are executed in a single on-chain transaction. It can include any type of transaction from token transfers to complex contract operations. Actions such as approve and swap can be bundled into a single transaction, so users just have to confirm and execute once. Batching can also help save on gas costs, opposed to executing individual transactions. Gnosis advises users to be well versed in transaction building before executing, as it is a rather technical feature. Element Finance announced the launch of an NFT collection called Alphiverse. The collection of 5,000 profile picture NFTs will be open for minting on April 6 at 12 a.m. Pacific time. Element says they will release details on how to qualify for the mint, though it will likely be exclusive to users that have interacted with the protocol in the past. The drop was released in commemoration of the Element DAO. According to Element CEO Vil Villanueva, utility of the NFT will be decided on by the community, which could include leveling up and voting power in the DAO. Element Finance is an open source protocol for earning fixed and variable yield on crypto assets. And lastly, Huobi Global has added support for ETH deposits and withdrawals on Optimism. The exchange already supports ETH deposits and withdrawals on Arbitrum and zk Sync. This week, Optimism shipped call data compression on mainnet, further reducing transaction fees on the network by up to 40%. Optimism is currently the third largest optimistic rollup solution, with over $500 million in total value locked. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories from ETH Daily. Please support this podcast by supporting our grant on gitcoin.co/ETH Daily. You can also use our Trezor hardware wallet affiliate link by visiting ether.fm/Trezor. Join us on Twitter at ETH Daily and subscribe to our newsletter at newsletter.ether.fm. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.